Hey, I'm KIC. We are coming back to the morning of day 7. Probably some zombies out and about, but whatever, it's fine. I spent a good portion of the night chopping down trees, and just as a follow-up to the last one, I feel like I need to do a quick spin. Okay, there's no one around. Yeah, I realized what I missed. I scrolled right past it. Hammer and Forge, level 2, so yes. Those of you that already posted that in the comments, thank you. Appreciate you. And for those of you who are still wondering, well, there you go. So I cleared out a good section of the area over this way for the trees. And I thought, well, let's go ahead and put something together out there, because that's kind of the plan for right now. I mean, whatever. It'll be fine. I'm not really all that concerned about the horde. I probably should be. Or maybe I shouldn't at least be so dismissive, but honestly, I'm not really going to worry about it. No loot? Okay. I have to make sure. Grab some stuff so we could do some quick construction, some repairs, all that sort of jazz. I don't have a specific idea in mind. I have 2 somewhat specific ideas in mind. We'll see how it goes. Now, I guess technically I could probably build it such that everything is back to back and it would be fine. I kind of want to go maybe a little further out. I'm just looking at proximity to the base over there. I think the way zombies spawn these days, they spawn a little closer than they used to. So let's take this tree out right here. I'm just going to do it nice and loud. Not going to worry about it. If we get zombies coming, big deal. As long as it's not a dog horde, I'm not all that concerned. If they're coming in the daytime, zombies are going to be slow. Dogs, of course, will be fast, which will be annoying, and I might die. And so be it if that's the case. I should probably warn you, too, that there is an extremely good chance that I'm going to go long today. I'm going to get rid of one more tree. I just want to make sure that I can see everything. And besides, we do need the wood, so whatever. Yes, I realize this is a tiny tree. We're not going to get a lot for it. It'll work out just fine. Probably. I don't know, whatever. Maybe I'll get rid of this one, too. Here, let's get rid of one more tree. Let me not sprint, because we need the stamina here. Stamina, come back to me! Probably should have brought some food out before leaving, but whatever. We're still pretty close to base. It's not going to be a big deal. We're about to transition into building mode, so it'll be fine. I'm not in... Yes, I know, out of stamina. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I'm not entirely certain how many different ways I'm going to do the horde here, but I'm going to try a couple of things, I think. I've gone back and forth about this. I kind of talked about it a little bit over the week. Mentioned it in some comments. There are ways to do things in this game based on how the AI currently functions. And I'm inclined to have fun with that because I don't care. That would be the dog horde. Yep. Told you there'd be one of those. Holy crap, they are right on my behind. Yep. I was ready for you guys. Last I checked, you don't climb ladders. And if you do, well, good luck with that. They're just going to destroy everything over here. Hi guys, how you doing? Wow, those dogs are just going everywhere. There's still another one out there. I see that guy. Holy crap, man. If I needed some bones and leather and all that stuff, I just got a ton of it. This guy's going to be a problem here, because he's going to try and climb. Let's get rid of you first. You should be able to get over that, if I understand things correctly. Maybe not. Try and get some headshots on these guys. That'll do better damage, of course. Sir? Oh, that's interesting. If you can't climb up that, that's probably exploitable. Like so many other things with this AI. Should probably make sure no one's coming from over that direction. This dog's like, I'm gonna leave. No, you're not. I'm gonna bring you back. The boys are back in town. The dogs are back in town. Alright, level 19. Thank you very kindly. Let's go ahead and switch out the frames for the stabby madoodle. I see a zombie over there. And oh, hi. Let me... crud, I gotta do this quickly. I not only want my arrows, I also want my skins and bones. Thank you very much. Oh, you're not dead. Let me fix that for you. We've already been in this one, right? Yeah, because I blocked that crap off. I vaguely remember doing that. Sure. Take those for right now. They don't really matter. Here, we'll do some stabby McDoodling. Going to need to make another shiv here before too long, so that's totally okay. I'm more or less prepared to do that if the need arises. Because now we have some bones. Really, I'll tell you why I want all these dog corpses. It's because I want the glue. I'm going to make glue out of dogs. This is my glue factory right here. You might say, but KIC, you're supposed to make glue out of horses. Well, do you see any horses? I don't. Therefore, welcome to the Elmer's Glue Factory. Or maybe I should say the KIC Glue Factory, because Elmer's does not sponsor this in any way, shape, or form. If they'd like to, I would listen to them. I would listen to what they have to say. What is your offer, Elmer's? Let's go ahead and get moving again. So we're going to go right back out about where we were. There will be some wandering dogs, of course. Sneak attack damage. You're going to be dead. No problem. A couple of them ran off. They're over there. Can see that. That's fine. Here, I want to get my glue factory out again. So let's replace the glue wrench rather with that guy. There we go. That'll be fine. And we can glue these guys up nice and easy like. Perfect, perfect, perfect. That worked out quite well. I'm still expecting there to be a few more dogs, zombies, etc. out here. Let me make a little noise just to get their attention. Hello, hello, hello. Okay. I think it's just the other two that kind of ran off that direction. If that's the case, I'm not going to sweat them. They're going to be fine. They'll end up coming over or not. I don't really... Whatever. Whatever you guys want to do, it's fine. Hang out way in the distance over there, all three of you. Actually, this guy's going to be... This guy's looking like he might want to come say hi. So here, let's go ahead and sneak attack you to death. Oh, maybe I should take him out just for the experience. Good point. Here, let's go ahead and get... I should be able to headshot that one. Or not. Ah. It's going to hit it at least. That one is dead. I saw the experience come up. Let me just grunt and groan as loudly as I can while trying to be quiet. Ah! Ah! Take the arrow back. Where is the... There you are. Okay, that should have been a headshot. Oh, hi. Yeah, I know, I can't run backwards quickly. I know. I'm not worried about it. He's only going to get one shot in. It doesn't matter. We'll eat some food. We'll use a bandage. It'll be fine. Right, right, right. Good. Ah! Ah! I don't know. Something about it is just amusing to me. What can I say? Bone Shiv! Thank you. There we go. So we have now successfully dealt with the dog horde. Theoretically, we won't get another one today, but in practice, I'm not really certain that will be the case. Whatever, it's fine. I'm not going to worry about it. Ma'am, way out in the distance over there. Let's go ahead and give you something to think about. Put one in your back. And now you should be done. Perfect. I was kind of hoping for a little loot drop or something, but that's okay. That is a-okay. I'm going to be angry for a little while, but it's fine. It's fine, right, kitty? It's fine. Actually, no, it's totally fine. I have no big deal with this. It's fine. It's cool. I mean, cat, we're good, right? She's like, hey, I'm sleeping. I'm still sleeping. It doesn't matter which camera you look at me with. I'm sleeping. Okay, good. You go back and do your thing. Let's put some frames down. Now, I don't know what the exact design of this is supposed to be. So 1, 2, I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4. Why will you not pick the spot I want? I think that one will be fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's do it this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's right. Did I go one too many? 1, 2, 3, 4. I sure did. Right there. And then that means this guy goes right there. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Between each of those, that looks totally spectacular. We're going to need a lot more frames today, so let's go ahead and make a crap ton more frames. Here, we'll do another 20 for now. This is not going to be sufficient, but it will work for now. 2, 3, 4. I'm only going to do 4 high right now, because we'll take care of that in a moment. 2, 3. Here, let's do it. Let's start over here now. Let's see, I'm going to need to leave 1, 1, 2... 1, 1, 2, 3, I think is where this one needs to go. So we're going to do something like that. There we go. That'll be just fine. And then we are going to build a staircase in case it's not obvious. I think we need to go out just a little more. So I'm going to assume this is the correct build for the number of stairs and such that we need. I actually might be too high on that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's going to be just fine. That's going to be perfect. Okay, good. So let's switch out. We don't need the pickaxe for a little while. Let's get these frames down here. We're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So I kind of did that wrong. I'm debating. I think I want to change that. I don't think I want to leave it the way that is. I don't think I want to do it that way. I want to do it like this. So that means removing a couple. There we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 high. That should be perfect. We'll upgrade this stuff in a little while. I have other things I need to do with it. I need some space to work with right now, so we'll do it this way, I guess. And then you're going to go up high like that. And can I not reach down there? I sure can't. That's a shame. That's what that is. I think this might even be a little higher than is really necessary, but that's okay. That should not kill me right there. I'm willing to bet you if I get 3 up there, I can reach with the rest of them. So let's try that now from this side. Come along. Oh, don't prove me wrong. Don't do it. All right. Nerd pull it is. It's going to be a long day, people. I'm just telling you right now. It's going to be a long day. That should be fine. There we go. We'll pull the nail gun out because we're going to need that at some point too. We don't need the shiv anymore, so let's pull the nail gun out. In fact, let's just start nailing this thing into place. Okay, that looks great. We'll do these ones. And then let's nerd pull it a little bit more. There are so many different ways we could do this. I mean, there are currently so many exploits, so many possibilities, if you would prefer to use that word. So many things that are effective. Now, just to be clear, this is not the only thing we're doing today. And this is not necessarily the only way I'm going to greet the horde. Are we done? Did we check that one? Okay. I think we're done. We're going to need to eat here very shortly. I'm going to need a lot more frames too. Let's do another 30 of them. You know what? Here, let's do another 30 beyond that. Beyond 30 dome. Or something. I don't know. I got nothing. So we're going to do something like this, and then trying to remember here. Maybe I didn't do it high enough. think this will be okay. I think I'm going to leave it just as is. I'm going to use it as a test bed. If I need to make modifications, I can do that pretty quickly. So I'm not going to worry about it. And then we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, all of that stuff needs to be nailed into place. As long as we don't get spitters on the day 7 horde, which last I knew we're not supposed to, we should be totally fine with our stupid options here. I'm going to leave that guy up there as is for the moment. That will be a change that needs to happen later on down the road. So here, let's make sure that this looks good. And then should be able to run and jump across nice and easily. It's a nice 2-block gap that I believe... I think zombies can breach a 2-block gap. What they can't do is breach a 3-block gap, so good luck with that, guys. Have fun. Enjoy. It'll be a great time for all of you. And, yeah, that'll work. So we're not going to stop right there, though. We're going to keep going. We have more stupid things we are going to do to the zombies. Going to need a bunch more ramp frames. So let's make that a favorite, and let's do another 60 of these guys. This is where things are going to get really, really stupid in terms of this just shouldn't be possible. And yet, it's going to be. I haven't tried it to confirm that it's possible, but I feel pretty confident in saying it'll work. Question is, do I put it together the right way? I don't know if I'm going to put it together the right way. I might need to stop and think about this for a moment. Bird's nest. I kind of want to dismantle that at some point too. We're going to need to give them a way up there, so we're going to need maybe like a little pathway over here. Hey, here, let's grab, where's the wrench? Does this still work? It might not even still work. This is probably not the right way to do things. I think it used to be. In one of the versions, or one of the mods, you could do this. It's fine, I'm not going to worry about it. We have plenty of wrenches. We can do this all day long. Okay. Yeah, that didn't quite work the way I was hoping, but that's fine. We got a feather out of it. Here, just because I got to get rid of these at some point. Sure, take 5 feathers. Okay, perfect. Take more feathers. Excellent. We are doing well today. I feel fairly confident in saying that. Took only 1 hit from a dog horde. I'm not going to complain anytime that's the case. I mean, maybe in Alpha 16, I would have said I shouldn't get hit at all. But in this one, I'm not going to argue with that. That's not too shabby. So we need to do something like this. We need to build something for these guys here. So we'll give them a nice rampy doodle. Okay. And then we need to add all these in place. Keep on doing this. And that and that. So zombies, here is your rampy doodle. And we need one more over here, I think, and then we're at the correct height. Okay, perfect. And I guess probably should have started that a little further to the side over here. It's fine, I'm not going to sweat it. We'll give them something like this, and I'll give it a little support right here. I think they'll leave it alone, because they're going to be idiots, if my suspicion is correct. And if not, I'm going to look like a total fool when I die. And I'm okay with that, because, I mean, come on. I've already died, I've already looked like a fool more than once. Do we need to bring up the clay incident again? I don't really think we need to. But, you know, whatever, it's fine. If you need to call back on that, go ahead. It's fine. So we're going to need a little bit of support in some of these spots, so we should be able to get away with 4 without too much trouble. Nope. Something like that. And we'll just Upgrade, 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 upgrade. How are we doing on wood? We're going to need a bunch more still, because I would still like to make some spikes. Pick up those rocks. Did I mention we're going long today? We're going long, because we're basically at the end of a standard video. And yet, here we go. We are still rocking and rolling. I should be able to take that fall without too much trouble. Let's see. How are we going to do this? I forget if it goes like this. I think it goes like this. So here, let me do my... Where's my copy? Copy, copy, copy. Something like that. And then like that. And then like that. The zombies aren't even going to be able to make it half as far as what I'm trying to give them. That's the sad part. Copy that rotation. We do it like this. So here's the fun part with this. This is not, for a human player, this is not that difficult to path on. Look at this. I can just run on it. No big deal, right? The idea is that the zombies are so dumb and their pathfinding so bad that they cannot manage this. And if you don't know what I'm talking about yet, it's funny, I posted this one in the Discord. I've looked up just some different stuff to see what people are doing, just out of a kind of general curiosity. And this is kind of one of the things that someone came up with that I found kind of funny. Like, really, this is effective. I need to try it for myself to see how it works. Now, assuming I've built it correctly, and I might not have, I might have staggered things in the wrong way. It's possible they're supposed to be... Yeah, I think I have. Looking at this now, I'm like, I don't know if I did this the right way. I don't think I did. Here, I need to place it on the ground so I can see. I need to go to that. Nope. Let's see, I hate rotating frames. What can I say? I think what you're supposed to do, now that I'm looking at it... Oh, if I screwed this up, this is going to take forever to put down in place correctly, isn't it? Because I've been staring at this the whole time going, I don't think that's quite right. Come on, keep rotating. Work with me here. So many rotations. I think this is what you're supposed to do. So then I should be able to copy that rotation... and then copy that rotation. I think that's what you're supposed to do, right there. I'm curious if mine will work. I mean, mine is even more jacked up than that one. But it might be too jacked up, so when they get to this, they might not know what to do. I'm kind of curious. I might try that just to see what happens. I think that's the correct way you're supposed to do it, which, looking at this is super easy to path on for a human player. I mean, even if you wanted to pretend like it matters and go from block to block, that'll screw up zombies so bad that they don't know what to do. And they will just path like idiots and fall off of it, apparently. So I hear. So I read. It's going to be a supply drop. Where are you going to be out? How far out are you? You're pretty far out. You're past the town. I'm not even going to sweat that guy right now. I'm kind of tempted to see if this will work. I mean, maybe what I'll do is I'll leave... If I do that one, nope, that doesn't work. If I do... Well, I guess I just got to do it like that. Let's see, how close are we on that? That's 1 block. I should probably leave it at 2 blocks. Just to be on the safe side here, huh? 1, 2. Because they might end up being able to make it over here. I don't know. This, I don't know, this doesn't look anywhere near as interesting. But if it's effective, then I don't really care. And it may not be effective. Like I said, I'm not 100% sure about this. And plus, since I've given them 2 different options... I'm not sure that they're going to know what to do here. That might confuse them just on its own. Did I build too high? I think I did. I'm going to break myself if I'm not careful here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I need a ramp up to that. I thought I missed something. I'm like, wait a minute, what's going on here? So here, we'll do a ramp up to... sure. Here, let's go back to simple. A ramp like that, a ramp like that, and I need to give them a little path here. There we go. Give them a nice 2-wide ramp so they can get out to this. And then, theoretically, they're not going to know what to do, which, if this works, I'm just going to laugh, because this is the stupidest thing I've ever done for a horde. I mean, this is just dumb. I mean, what I really want to be doing and what I'm not doing, because... don't break myself. This takes so stupidly long to put together. Never mind. That's all just wood, which makes it even more laughable. What I really want to be doing, but what I'm not doing, is building a bunch of defensive structures. Basically building like a concentric set of walls. Fall back to this, fall back to this, fall back to that. Lots of killing fields, lots of traps, that sort of stuff. To me, that sounds a little more fun, but I think I'm fine with this. So remember, this is what it's supposed to look like, okay? This is what it does look like. It's not quite the same thing. The zombies should try to get to this, and maybe they'll be just fine. I might end up having to put like a couple of blocks right here. Something just to be sure. I don't know. We'll see. I don't even know if I can get away with putting in some of these blocks here, but I'm going to do it anyway. Just... Here, let me do something like this. Now, if you're saying, KIC, you forgot one obvious thing. They're called vultures. Yeah, I know. That's what guns are for. Arrows, that sort of stuff. So basically we have two different defenses right here. If you're wondering, because I haven't explained why these work or what they're going to do, zombies will run up here. I'm going to remove this frame once I get across because I won't need it at that point. And they will just run up this frame, this set of frames, fall down, go back and run up and fall down, go back and run up and fall down, and just keep doing that. Alternatively, they're going to go up that ramp, try to walk across here, fall down, go back, go up that ramp, try to walk across here, fall down, and they'll keep repeating that. And while they're doing that, you just do this. Plink away with arrows, plink away with shotgun, plink away with whatever you want to plink away with, and cackle the whole time because it's really silly and it shouldn't work. But apparently it does, so I'm going to find out if it does. Anyway, we need more wood. Why? Because we need to start making spikes. I'd like to do a bunch of iron spike traps. We don't have what it's going to take to do that. So unfortunately, we're going to have to just get by with wood spike traps for right now. Obviously, those require a bunch of wood, so we need to chop more trees down. So let's lumberjack it up. We're going to go run back to base in just a moment. We need more food and all that jazz. I want to make sure that we are nice and hydrated, that we have a good amount of health. I'm fine with being short by 5. That's not a big deal. That doesn't bother me at all. But I do want to make sure that we have enough stamina to do everything. And right now, missing 30 stamina is kind of hurting. It's kind of a pain. So, whatever. It's fine, though. We'll go eat some bacon and eggs. I'll keep one in the inventory. Probably chomp on that right before the horde starts, just to make sure we are really nice and satiated, sated, full, stuffed, whatever, before the horde arrives. That way we don't have to worry at all about not having enough stamina in case we need to run, and in which case we'll also have beer handy, because beer. So we start to play the game of going, okay, we have some spikes. What do we do with them? The obvious first step is to put them over here, right? So we're going to do a set of spikes like that. That'll be fine. And we'll put some right there. Now, I want to put some over here, but I haven't the slightest clue where to place them. So I'm going to say we do right here, I guess. I don't even know if the zombies are going to use this. That's kind of the problem with this thing. They may not care. So we definitely want to put spikes all around like that. And we're going to need some more. So let's make another 20 of them while we still can. We're almost out of wood. Even with those trees we just chopped down, which is kind of hilarious. But I told you yesterday we were going to be spending the majority of the day chopping down trees. I was not kidding. Now, I know what you're saying, and I'm going to try and leave it so I can get up this way. So I'm going to leave these guys here. We're going to get up on top of this thing before the horde comes in. So that's all I'm going to do for right now. I'm going to leave it like that. I kind of want to leave some spikes handy too, just to have them for placing later. I'm not sure if I want to start there or if I want to fall back to that position. That's kind of the thing. That's a good looking tree right there. That's pretty tall. How much are you worth? You're not. Okay, you're an invisible tree. Got it. The other thing I was kind of thinking of doing, and this is where it gets to be a little iffy, is starting out the horde somewhere else and then having them move. The problem with that is I'm a little concerned that the horde will be able to relocate. Sometimes they'll just stay somewhere and they're kind of useless that way. I don't know. It can be a little frustrating. What can I say? Here, let's put some of this stuff back. We've got some Molotovs. We don't need the egg. We don't need all the rotting flesh, even though that was quite delightful. Still a little upset I can't do anything with armor. But, I mean, okay, technically, we do have duct tape. We could make some cloth armor. So, yes, we could do something with armor. It's just it's going to be cruddy armor. I don't know if I want to go there. I mean, really, I'm not sure how I feel about that. I want to leave oil for repair kits, but because we only have, what, 3 of them? Is that it? Do we have more over here? I'm just making sure we only have 3. Because I see 3 right there. I'm pretty sure that's it. Okay. I mean, that's fine. I'm not complaining. I'm taking stock of stuff. So let's go back out, because now that we're all hydrated and all that jazz. How are we doing, speaking of hydration? 70%. So we're about ready to drink some water. I usually like to go a little further out in case the horde spawns. You don't want them to go through your base to get to you. We'll probably end up leaving the doors open for the horde. That is generally playing it a little safer, I think. We could... Oh, well, let's see. I mean... It's not that far out there. I guess we could use the pawn store, the pawn shop, as a starting location for the horde. Depends on what the ladder is back here. Is it iron? That's iron. Okay. Well, and even then, it's already gone. I think the horde cannot make a 2-step gap, but they can do a 1-step. Go ahead and take both of those. So we cannot... Oh, we can. Holy crap. I didn't think we could climb a 2-step. I learned something new today. How about that? A little concerned. I don't think we have any hay. Do we have any hay somewhere? If we do, what I'd like to do is put some hay down over here. That way we can bail on this and run over to the other place. I got to be fast about placing those other spikes, though. That's the only catch, that I'm not feeling great about that. I mean, I guess I could set up another ramp of, I don't know, breakaway frames, essentially. And then they wouldn't be inclined to go up here. Let's see, let me get through this tree and around this rock and up over this tree. Because I did put spikes. Did I not put spikes over here? I didn't put spikes on this side, but I did put them on that side. Decisions, kitty. And we've got some time here. Still got a couple hours, so... I can't even get up the side. How sad is that? Climb, you fool, climb! I'm tempted to make a little shooting gallery over here, too, to cover up from the vultures, but I don't know, maybe they won't be a big deal. I think with a shotgun handy, I'm not... I don't know, we'll have enough space that we can sidestep up here, so... I think it'll work out all right. I think. What I would like to be able to do, and which I can't do from this spot, is I want to leave a bunch of spikes here, so I guess we'll start spiking that up. Let's get back on this side. And then we should be able to do spikes like that. I don't know if that's a good decision. This might be a bad idea, but hey, you know what? You gotta try some crap to find out if it works. That's all I'm gonna say to that. So I could set up... I'm a little concerned if I were to do it this way. I mean, I could kind of set something up like this. Let's see, let's go 1, 2, and then 1, 2. I bet if I were to do that, the zombies wouldn't even care. They would look at this and be like, what? That's stupid and makes no sense. They wouldn't go to that one because it doesn't lead anywhere. So I can probably leave this here. And even if they do want to use it, it's really quick to grab those frames, which means that I can put a few more spikes down, which I would feel a little better about. If we're going to start elsewhere, which I kind of like the idea of that. I want to be dumb here. I'm going to put some spikes out like that. I didn't mean to put that one there, but it'll be fine. Because as long as I don't miss my jump, we're okay climbing up here. Really do wish I could... Oh, look at that. Brilliant. I really do wish I could hit some other things. Here, we can even... Here, let's just do it this way. Let me take you off, and we'll punch some grass. And then we'll make some hay bales. The reason we're making these, of course, is so we can bale, haha, from the pawn stop. I do think I want to do that. Just kind of have multiple layers of defense. I want to have a pretend start to this, at least that kind of looks realistic. Like I really do care about the horde when I really don't. But, you know, whatever. Let's grab a couple more. 1, 2... I think maybe if we can make 8, that'll be sufficient. I just want to make a nice big landing pad. How are we on? One more. Alright, let's do some hay bales. Oops. Not... Alright, you guys go right there. We'll switch these out for hay bales as soon as we have one. Thank you very kindly. And then we'll just kind of pop these around everywhere. We'll do like a nice big 2x2 area, or maybe we'll do like a 3x3 area. One. That'll require a couple more of them, though. Here, let me put that away, and I'll do one more. I'll add it to the pile. Why not? There we go. We can add one more, and we'll do a nice 3x3 area. That should be sufficient. I should probably, just in case, do it something like this. Come on, click. Click, click. Actually, it won't matter, because the game will be smart and will put it wherever it was last used. That is maybe my favorite thing out of Alpha 17, is that it remembers the last known location for that item, and it drops it back in there. It's fantabulous. Oh, I did 10. Okay, well, whatever. We'll have an extra one that maybe I should put on a side over here or something. I don't know. Here, let's put this over on the side. We're going to make sure it's far enough away that no one can utilize it. 1, 2, 3 blocks away. So there we go. I realize what I did there. Don't worry about it, because 1, 2, 3. So, perfect. I should be able to hit that jump. That's not that big a deal. I mean, the question is, can I hit that jump? If I can hit that one, then I can hit this one, and I can do this. There we go. No problem. Requires a little bit of steering in air, but that's okay. I mean, I guess if I really want to be safe, I can do it this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And here, we'll do 2 more of those. And I'll put them down and just give a nice longer pathway right here. To get rid of you. We don't need you. Do we need to repair anything? I think we're good on everything for the most part. Okay, so this is shaping up. This is looking really stupid. It's looking like it's going to be a bad idea. And I'm pretty sure it should be fine. I'm not sure about this one. This is the only thing I'm not sure about. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. I do have some concerns about that. I mean, because if that fails, I don't really have a backup plan from here. I think what I'm going to do is break this. And let's break that one too. I know, out of stamina. You're going to be fine. Eventually. Okay. So let's copy this rotation right here. There we go. That way I can just pop these guys off. I don't think that's low enough to matter. Or high enough to matter. Here, can I reach you? Just cannot. Perfect. Nope. Alright, that's going to require some... There we go. Nice and easy. That worked out well. I like that. Let's do something... this is going to break. And let me take these guys off. Can I not grab you? My gosh. Get some stamina, man. Do some cardio or something. This is excessive. 6 o'clock. We still got a couple hours. I'm probably going to cut this video off at about 2 hours or so before the horde comes. So about another 2 game hours. And the reason for that is I'm going to need a little bit of time to get all my crap ready, which usually what that really means is a bunch of inventory management, repairing, and generally just making sure that everything is where I want it to be. So we have some spikes remaining, right? 5. What are we doing on wood? 151 wood. Let's go grab some more wood. I just think we are going to need more. If we need some emergency last-minute spikes, frames, etc., I would feel better about having, I don't know, a good couple hundred wood. I mean, 151 is not terrible, but it's also not very good. I mean, this early in the game, if we're not looking down a horde, 151 is pretty decent for just general day-to-day stuff. Getting around, putting frames down, that sort of stuff. Totally fine. But when staring down a horde, yeah, not as much. Right, Cat? She's really not even moved since you last saw her. It's great. I mean, look at this. Basically the same. Okay, so that's going to get us up to about 300. 300 exactly. How about that? I'd feel better about maybe getting one more tree, because that ended up being worth 149 wood. Now granted, that was also a full 1200, and I'm not sure if this one's going to be a 1200. Nope, and we've already hit on this a couple times anyway. Or someone has, at least. Anyway, that'll be worth a little extra. There's a couple more just for safekeeping. And I think with that we can probably say we're okay on wood for right now. Because that's going to be about 400. That's enough for some spikes. 387, yeah. I mean, I can smash a couple of these guys. We're at 390 now. I could go find one more tree to take down. That's not a big deal. We do need to go eat some more food, though. Should probably use a bandage. Here, we'll go ahead and use one of those. We don't really need to, but we got a bunch of them. Like I said, I got to get ready for all my inventory management stuff. It usually does take just about 2 hours. Hour and a half, 2 hours, something like that, for me to go through everything. So here, we'll chop down one more big tree. And all I've got to do is just remember to basically run straight north when I hop off this building. Plus, I'm going to need some time to get back. So you know what? Let me take care of this. Come on. Because I really do need to go wrap it up and get over here. I'm going to screw the game up, I think, by being over here for the start of the horde. Zombies are going to GPS over there, and only a few will follow, so I don't know. Maybe I'll decide to see how stupid those things are and whether they work. It's not really my style to exploit the game, but sometimes you gotta try something different, right? Sometimes. So on that note, I'm gonna head back to base, drop some crap off, and get some more crap, and I will meet you at whatever location I decide to start at for the horde, which is coming up on the next episode. So I'll catch you on that one. Until then, thanks for watching. See you later.